You're not born to just be this productive machine all the time. Like, life also gets to be about living. Perfect. It's like going to Pilates. How can something so little and so insignificant make me so excited? Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm really excited to film for you. Don't mind my dog literally just being such a weirdo standing behind me. But today's video I'm going to be just doing a normal day in my life. I'm going to take you guys through probably today and a little bit of tomorrow as well. But I wanted to have a bit of a flair on it of talking to you guys about how I romanticize my day-to-day routine, because I feel like when it gets to the middle of the year, we can get into a bit of a slump around kind of shaming ourselves or judging ourselves for how much we haven't achieved yet and how much more we want to do and how much progress or how little progress we've made towards our goals. And I feel like it can get really demoralizing and really stagnant when we can kind of get into that mindset. And I think that even just for me, romanticizing my daily routine and the journey to getting towards my goals is honestly the only way that I'm going to be able to keep continuing that momentum, because otherwise it feels like I'm constantly comparing myself to where I'm not yet, right? And like, I think when you are setting goals, the goalpost is always moving. Like, you're never going to be fully satisfied. So if you're not romanticizing the process and romanticizing the journey, it can feel really, really boring and really, really stagnant. So I thought I would just kind of walk you guys through a couple of the things that I do in my day-to-day life, working online, to romanticize my days, because a lot of the days, obviously when I share on social media, naturally it's going to be a bit more of a highlight reel. I'm not going to just set up a montage, a 3-hour montage of me working on my laptop doing laptop work. Like, that would be so boring for you guys. So a lot of the time you are seeing the highlight reels. It's really, really important to be able to show you guys the ways that I really intentionally romanticize the more mundane tasks in the day, and hopefully give you guys inspiration on how you can kind of romanticize little aspects of your daily routine as well. The first thing that I'm actually getting ready for now, that looks so stupid, is taking myself to a cafe to work. So this is something that I love to do in the week, because it just immediately makes it so much more enjoyable. Like, imagine comparing working just at my desk here in my bedroom by myself doing hours of computer work, or taking myself to a cafe, putting my favorite music on, getting a hot drink or a drink that I want to have, and working in like a cute cafe environment. That's such a different energy to than just working in my bedroom. So that is something that I love to do for myself. And I've got one cafe that's like 5 minutes down the road that is like my favorite cafe to work at, because it's super aesthetic, super spacious, and it just gives me like the energy of future me. Like, you know, when you think about your goals and you think about the version of you who has already achieved something, I'm like, well, yeah, that version of Taylor would be going to cafes to work. Like, she wouldn't be just holding herself up in her room all day long. She'd be going to cafes to edit her vlogs. She'd be going and ordering her favorite drink, and like maybe having working stints with her friends at the cafes. So I'm like, well, why don't I do that now? That's something that I can choose to do right now in this moment. And then the second thing that I love to do is like getting myself ready. So I do my makeup pretty much every single day, not because I feel like I need it, but because I just feel like I'm so much more put together when I do my makeup. So like, why wouldn't I? And I feel like it's that concept of like when you're a kid and your mum would only save like the good cutlery or the good like plates and stuff for when guests come over. I'm like, I want to feel good. I want to spoil myself every single day. So I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to put my makeup on. I'm going to do my hair because it makes me feel good. Something else that is literally so simple as well is keeping my car really, really clean. At the moment, it's not the cleanest because I've got a big sign from an event I ran on the weekend and like a goodie bag for my best friend that I need to give her. But other than that, like, I love being in a routine where I am prioritizing cleaning my car at least like once a week, once a fortnight, just doing like a quick vacuum, cleaning the exterior, because you're in it all the time. And I feel like having a clean car is just such an elite feeling. You're like, you feel so put together. But second to that is also playing a playlist that I really, really love. And I have been listening to Lauren Spencer Smith's new album, The Art of Being a Mess. It is so freaking good, but guys, it's so weird. So I think that there is some like deep intrinsic like trauma that I still need to process and release, because every time I listen to 2 songs, If Karma Doesn't Get You, I Will, and Worse, I start crying and I start feeling so much emotion coming up. It's so interesting. And it's happened like 3 times now every time I put it on, and it's very, very interesting. So I definitely need to process that, but that's what I've been putting on my music. I am not used to like driving very far in my car because where I live, my gym, my grocery store is like 3 minutes away from me. But now that I've changed gyms, I have like a 15 to 20 minute drive to and from the gym each day. It actually gives me a better chance to listen to more podcasts and to listen to music. And the second thing that I've been binging at the moment is Haley Hoffman Smith's Big Conversations podcast. If you are into manifestation, visualization, subconscious mind, and that just really interests you, or you just want to get more into it, I highly recommend her. I have been binging her podcasts for like 2 weeks straight now every time I'm in the car, and I'm freaking obsessed. For now, because we're driving like 3 minutes up the road to the cafe, I'm gonna put on Lauren Spencer Smith.
Don't get you, baby, I will.
So fucking good. My favorite, and then Karma Don't Get You. Karma is my second favorite. This one is so good.
Up alone, calling your mom, cry through the phone like a baby. Baby, believe me. Go and be nicer to you. I hope it's worse. I hope it's worse. I hope it's 10 times as bad as this knife in my back. Hope it's not.
Did that zoom in so much?
I can't keep my panties from dropping. It's so fly, fly. Going so fast to hurt yourself. I can't keep up with all the
Couple of hours, well, a lot of hours later, really all I was doing was doing some programming for my clients, and that was just like a lot of busy admin work. Something that I did to romanticize that was I turned on Summer I Turned Pretty and was just like having that running in the background. Usually I'm not a big advocate for watching something while I'm working, but this was something that was like a very mindless task that required hours of work. So I was like, this is boring, I'm getting bored. I tried listening to music and I was still getting bored, so I was like, okay, I need to just turn something on to pass the time. So that's how I spent my afternoon, but I'm glad that that is all done now. But what I'm going to do now is my skincare. Something that I chat to my one-on-one clients about all the time is having a transition, the dog just hit the door, having a transition activity after their workday is done. So I have had a very laptop heavy workday today. I've pretty much just been on my laptop from like 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. And so I feel like very square-eyed and very tired in the head and just like a lot of tension in my face and in my neck and my traps. So something that I do to like switch off from work mode to personal mode, and to even just kind of switch off mentally, even emotionally as well. Like sometimes stressful things are happening at work and I don't want to carry that into my evening. So I have a transition activity, and usually that's something like a walk. Like I love my sunset walks. Didn't get to do my walk today because it turned dark and I just did not feel like walking in the cold dark. So today's transition activity is my big shower that I had, doing my skincare, having something that you do after work that's a bit of a ritual to allow you to kind of switch off the work brain, detach from stress from work, and just like calm your nervous system, wind down for bed. And I love just spending time doing my skincare. I've already chatted around my skincare product in one of my previous vlogs. I think I might have done it in my last vlog actually. But I feel like having a skincare regime that you love and it just feels a little bit fancy makes you just feel so good. So the products that I'm using is the Ordinary Niacinamide solution, the Retinol for bedtime, I just do that at night, and then the Caffeine solution for under my eyes, and then just like a Cetaphil moisturizer. But I just feel like having a routine that you just religiously do and just allows you to just take care of your skin, spend some time with yourself, reconnecting to your body. As I said before, I'm holding so much tension in my face, so I'm just gonna like even spend some time just massaging my face, because I feel like I squint at my laptop all the time unconsciously, so I just need to massage that out. Oh, it actually feels so much better. And then just my little Laneige sleeping mask, lip mask. I am about to eat dinner, but I love having something on my lips. Perfect. Such a simple skincare routine, but like it honestly has changed my skin texture so much, and also just like clarity. My under eyes aren't looking the best right now because I just feel like I haven't had the best sleep recently, but when I was having good sleep and then when I was doing my caffeine solution as well, my under eyes were looking really good. Like they actually don't look too bad, but that under eye solution has really helped. Something else that's really important to me when I'm doing like my wind down ritual, like I love to start winding down. This is late, like I usually like to have dinner by now 6:30. I usually like to start winding down by like 5:30, but I just had a lot of work to do today. But something that is really important to me is cleaning my space at the end of the day. Why am I out of breath? Cleaning my space and cleaning up my room and my bedroom so that when I'm going to bed it feels really complete. I've got just a couple of packages to put away, clothes from today, my desk as well, and like drinks and cups and stuff that I want to put away, so I'm going to do that now before I make dinner. Do a little unboxing actually, because I got some things in the mail which I thought would be so fun to unbox together. So the first thing that I got was this really cute hat. It's from a brand called Poppy Tools. It came with this little card, so cute. Hi Taylor, we're so excited to be collaborating with you. I can't wait to see you style the cap. I just know it'll look incredible. Thanks again for sharing your creativity with us. From Claire. Really cute. So they're a small business that make hats with little slogans on them, and this one I thought was so freaking cute, very minimalistic, and then it's like an off-white color with navy stitching. Literally just a girl, that is so freaking adorable. I thought that would go so well with some of my like neutral gym fits. And the next one, I did not expect them to be this big. Nexus sent protein water. Is it water? Super protein collagen plus estrogen. Pink lemonade flavor. Dairy free. Yeah, dairy free, 22 grams of protein per serve. And it's got collagen, L-tryptophan, which is an amino acid, vitamin C, estrogen. It just says it supports muscle mass, which makes sense with the collagen, joint support, gut health, hair, skin and nails. And you just mix a scoop in 300 grams of water. I'm really excited to try that. Yay, thank you so much. And obviously the vitamin C is great as well to have in winter to help with immunity. So that's pink lemonade flavor. And then this one is pineapple slice flavor. Yum. I'm gonna try one of these with my dinner because I haven't actually had that much protein yet today. I might try the pink lemonade one. And then it also came with a little sippy cup. You can never have enough sippy cups. Thank you so much, Nexus. I'm gonna give that a go. To be so honest, I've been not great with my nutrition and my protein over the last week or so. I feel like I've just like let it kind of slip away from me. So this will be such a good addition to add in, and it's not like a milky protein shake. Like sometimes I've already had my smoothie and I don't want to have another protein shake. So this is going to be perfect to just help me get my extra protein in. It's incredible. And I think I have a code with them. So if I do, I will pop that in the, I was going to say show notes. This is not a podcast. Description box. That's the word I was thinking of. I've got myself situated with dinner, and loading is Summer I Turned Pretty season 1, because I have completely forgotten everything that happened in the first season, so I'm watching it again. But something that I feel like romanticizes dinner time is having a little beveragino. We got gifted these by Remedy, the Sodally drinks, for the event that my friend and I ran on Sunday, and there were a few extras, so I got to take home like 5, which has been so good. I already had the passion fruit one when I was working away upstairs, and I feel like having just a beverage to drink while you're working is so ideal. And even just at dinner time, like having your dinner but also having like a sparkling drink that's like no sugar, no calories, so natural, like there's literally no added sugars or anything like that. It tastes so freaking good. So it's literally just water, apple cider vinegar, plant-based natural sweeteners. I'm gonna watch another episode of Summer I Turned Pretty. Got beef tacos. It's not the most veg packed dinner because all I had was some sad looking shredded lettuce, so I'm kind of like taking a bite of that and then having a bite of that because it couldn't fit in my tacos.
Young and fine and dark and handsome, the boy from South Detroit came bossing and I can't keep my panties from dropping. He's so fly.
Stevie, I need a partner.
Yeah, right. What about the game? Hang on a second.
I'm not the one.
am so excited about this little. How can something so little and so insignificant make me so excited? Tell me. I've seen so many people using these whiz sticks to just like blend their pre-workout, blend their greens, blend like everything. And I finally got one because the event that I ran on the weekend, Switch Nutrition, was one of our sponsors. So they gifted us all these little whiz sticks, and it even comes with a stand. Like, how freaking cute is that? So I'm gonna make my greens powder because I've got breakfast. I have been in such a routine of having a really late breakfast. It's like nearly 11 o'clock. Because what I'll do is I'll go for my morning walk at like 7:15. Then I'll come back and sit at my desk and kind of plan, organize my day, get started on little bits of work. And by the time I've done that, it's like 9:30, 10. I'm like, oops, breakfast time. But I'm not that mad about it because then I have lunch at 2, dinner at 6, 6:30, and it kind of just works out well. Anyway, tangent, I'm gonna make my greens. This is the Prana on Super Greens. They also sent this through to me and I tried it, tropical flavor, and it tastes so good, guys. Good. Some greens are so bitter, but this one actually tastes really nice and is a bit sour, and I really love sour things. So I'm gonna make my greens with the whiz stick. I feel like the key to good greens is ice cold water. And then, time to whiz it up. This is so fun. So powerful, wow. Need to wash her, but then it just sits in its little stand. Oh, that blended so well. Oh, perfect. That's so good, because when you mix with a spoon, it just doesn't do the same thing. It doesn't do the job. No graininess, so smooth. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Let me show you the breakfast I've made as well. Something else I've been doing recently is actually taking the time to make meals that I genuinely look forward to. And my current rotation doesn't look the best, but is a Spanish omelet. So I've got chorizo, smoked salmon, rocket and spinach, obviously eggs, and potato and onion in there. And it's so freaking good. And that's the kind of the thing about having a later breakfast. Like, I can have something that's quite hearty for breakfast. And it's been so cold recently, so this has been perfect. So all I'm gonna do now is pick my greens, have my omelette, and watch a vlog.
Do you mind if you're in the background? No. No? I've decided I want to start setting up some was in the process of doing it, kind of paying for it, and then having the satisfaction of finishing it. I did consider setting that hard, and I was like,
Can you take control of me? Just wanna love you.
Guys, I'm so excited. The doorbell just rang and I like quickly ran upstairs to get my package because I ordered some Honor the other day. It came really quickly, actually. The thing about Honor, it's not an Australian brand, so the drops when they do launches are at like 2 a.m. So I set an alarm last Wednesday, actually it was. So it's Wednesday, yeah, a week, which was really quick for international delivery. But I set an alarm for 2 a.m. in the morning last Wednesday and then got up and it literally sold out in 4 minutes. 4 freaking minutes, which was insane. So I'm so happy that I got everything that I wanted. So I thought I would just do a bit of a try on haul for you. I already opened one of the pieces because I couldn't freaking wait. So I got these cherry red flares, and it's such a soft freaking fabric. But what's so cute is it has like the little Honor written on the back. So I'm gonna try those on for you. But I basically just got the matching top for that, and then I got the same set in brown as well. So this is the halter neck sports bra. I'm obsessed with just like a minimalistic style, and then it's got the Honor there as well. Oh my god, and I'm going to visit my friend in Canberra this weekend, so I can wear this because we're going to go to hot Pilates. Oh my god, that's so freaking cute. So that's the red, and then I just got the exact same thing in the brown. I think the shade is called like, yeah, espresso brown. Like, just so simple but so beautiful and so aesthetic. And then it's got the removable padding as well. I'm obsessed. I feel like these pants I'm gonna live in because I've just been living in trackies this winter because it's freezing, but having something that's like a little bit more flattering in a flare is gonna be game changing. Let me try them on for you. That is so freaking cute. And then like the back is so flattering as well. So it's just got like that fold over kind of style on the front, and then as I said before, the crop is so just minimalistic. Just like going to Pilates. And the back with the little detailing of Honor. So freaking cute. Such a minimal design on the back and just a super flattering cut. I love her. And then the top is super minimal as well. Just like a very cute style. Fold over detailing on the flares. And then the same in the cherry red. Oh my god, I am obsessed. Good morning guys, it is Thursday. I feel like I started filming this vlog at the perfect time because this week I has just felt like I'm not achieving anything. Like I just feel like I've been so slow and unproductive and just very unmotivated, and I can't even blame it on my cycle or anything because I'm meant to be in my follicular phase. So I'm very confused, but we're just trudging through. I feel like I just sometimes have weeks where I feel like I'm not doing enough and I'm just doing like tasks that aren't really productive towards my future goals. Even though I know that's not true, sometimes it just feels like the progress that I'm making is like slow. So it is just one of those weeks, but I'm so freaking excited because I'm going to Canberra this weekend to visit my friend who lives there, and I haven't actually seen her apartment or anything like that, and she hasn't taken me around yet, so I'm really excited. She's got like a whole girls weekend planned for us and it's so cute. So we're going to do hot Pilates, we're going to go for breakfast, we're going to do some shopping. Just a very girl weekend. So I'm so excited for that. But even little things like that remind me that the point of life is not just constant productivity. And the point of life is not just constantly striving towards your goals. And some days that hits me and I'm like, true. Like it's not just, you're not born to just be this productive machine all the time constantly striving towards your goals. Like life also gets to be about living your life and having fun. Like shock horror. And actually that's kind of crazy because last night I was doing an EFT tapping session because I started listening to this podcast called Big Conversations by a girl called Hayley Hoffman-Smith, and she is such a freaking vibe. I love her podcast so much. But essentially she does a lot of subconscious reprogramming through EFT tapping, and she talks about her tapping on her podcast all the time. And I recently joined her membership and have been trying to do some more of her EFT tapping sessions. They're quite long, they're like an hour to an hour and a half. So I have been like feeling very resistant to doing them because it just feels like a long kind of amount of time, but I'm just trying to remind myself that reprogramming my subconscious mind to stop holding me back is a very productive thing to do. So I started doing that last night and I got like 45 minutes through before Zach came over, and it was all about like having fun, and it gets to feel fun and it gets to be fun. And I was tapping on it. If you haven't heard of EFT tapping before, it's essentially kind of like there's a script that she will run through, and then you're like tapping on these points on your face and on your like body that are called meridian points, and they're supposed to like hold a lot of your energy, hold a lot of like, I think it's like your subconscious programming. I don't really understand it fully, haven't really looked into it that much, but I was just like, let's just try it out. And I'm liking it so far. I haven't noticed the biggest difference, but I think even today, feeling this feeling of like, yeah, you get to actually just live your life and have fun. It doesn't have to be constantly productive, is probably stemming from the tapping that I did last night. So that's kind of cool. Something else that has been on my mind is like when you are working online, you're just constantly on. Like you're constantly thinking about like, should I film this? Should I make a piece of content about this? Like your whole life is content. Which, like, obviously this is such a freaking fun job and I have chosen to do this, but yeah, sometimes you just forget that you deserve to have off time as well when you're not thinking about work and you're not feeling guilty for not doing work like a normal 9 to 5. When you leave the building, you're not thinking about it. Well, most people hopefully are not thinking about it. Yeah, I think it's hard sometimes. That all to be said, I'm going to take myself to a cafe to edit this vlog because I want to get it up for you guys by Friday, which is tomorrow. So I'm going to edit most of it and then see what else I filmed today and tomorrow. But it's been a slow morning. Zach and I had a very big sleep in, which was quite cheeky. I feel like sometimes as well when I have a sleep in, I feel frantic and frustrated and feel like I've wasted my day. But that's okay. Life is not about just constantly being productive. You get to enjoy sleeping sometimes, and it actually was really nice to be able to sleep in and just cuddle with him. So I'm going to just chill out sometimes. But yeah, I'm gonna edit my vlog, grab a coffee because I haven't had any coffee or much of anything yet. And of course, a big key to romanticizing your routines is putting on a cute freaking fit. So I obviously live in activewear, but these are the new Honor flares in cherry red, I think the shade is called, and they're just so freaking flattering. I was showing you them yesterday, but then my camera died. But I love just like the cute little detailing, like the little Honor printed on the back. You can see the white little writing, and they are the softest things ever. This isn't Honor, this is Elite Entitled. I'll pop my affiliate link down in the description box, but it is such a cute bolero and singlet combination. And then it's freezing outside, so I've just put on a thrifted crew neck that I have. I feel like I'm still going to be cold, but I've got to give the outfit justice. Beauty is pain. I'm going to go to my favorite cafe now and do a couple of hours of editing, but it is coming to lunchtime as well, so we'll see how I go with hunger wise.
So melodic, this beat rolls right through my chest. Everybody, Martin and Poppy came to party. Grab somebody, work your body, work your body. Let me see you 1, 2 step. Rock it, stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Crank the party up. We about to get it on. Let me see you 1, 2 step. I love it when you 1, 2 step. Everybody 1, 2 step. We this beat is outrageous, so contagious, make you crave it. Jazzy made it. So retarded, top charted. Ever since the day I started, strut my stuff and yes I flaunt it. Goodies make the boys jump on it. No, I can't control myself now. Let me do my 1, 2 step. Rock it, stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Crank the party up. We about to get it on. Let me see 1, 2 step. I love it when you 1, 2 step. Everybody 1, 2 step. We about to get it on. It don't matter to me. We can dance slow. Whichever way the beat.
Hello guys, if you have made it this far to the end of the vlog, thank you so much for watching all the way through. I appreciate your support. Every single like, every single comment doesn't go unnoticed, so thank you so much. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I come out with a new vlog every single week. I am now just going to finish editing up this vlog and take myself to a cafe to do the rest of my UGC outreach for the week, and then do a bit of like a weekly audit as well, which is something that I really recommend you guys do by taking yourself to a cafe and doing a big audit of how your week went, what you're proud of yourself for, what you're celebrating, what you potentially didn't do as well as you would have liked, and what you want to improve next week. And I find doing that at the end of my work week, going into the weekend super fresh, super clear on my priorities, super proud of myself as well, is just like the best feeling. And taking yourself to a cafe to do it just romanticizes it that little bit more. So that is the last little tip that I'm going to leave you, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.